too before we move off the Broncos. So I like Jeudy a lot. I really liked him coming into the draft. I had him over, I thought he'd be better than CD Lamb. Looking like that's not going to happen. Um, I still think he has potential. I really do. Um, he gets open. He's fast. He's kind of a smaller dude, which is concerning, but his route running's still good. His biggest issue is drops, right? And I think that's something he can, like, you can learn to catch the ball better or get better at that. The issue for most people is
It's concentration.
yeah. And then their other receivers are really good too. I know me and you have talked about this guy, but Tim Patrick, I love this guy. This guy's he's going to be good. Tim Patrick's going to be really good.
He's already good.
Yeah. And
he's like the Broncos version of Rashard Higgins.
He really is. Yeah. That's like the perfect example, honestly. Doesn't really get talked about enough. Does a really good job. And then KJ Hamler, too, is not like, if he's your fourth receiver, you're doing something right. They're getting Sutton back. I like Noah Fant, too. Noah Fant, like, this offense has so much potential.
Yeah, in regards to Jeudy, do I think Jeudy is going to be a bust? No way. I don't even think you can look at him as a bust right now. I think the big question with Jeudy is, will he ever live up to the lofty top 15 status? And because of the other receivers taken behind him, I'm going to say no, because I don't think there's any – I don't look at any path where Jerry Jeudy is better than CeeDee Lamb, better than Justin Jefferson, or better than Brandon Ayuk. And I would even throw Chase Claypool in there because they're all more physically gifted than him. Like, the thing with Jerry Jeudy is, yeah, he's a phenomenal route runner, but he has inconsistent hands. He kind of T-Rexes balls over the middle. He's a little slight, and he's not the most physical player, where he does shy away from contact a decent amount. And the final thing is, he's not the best after the catch in terms of, you can just throw Jerry Jeudy a quick screen and he's going to go for an 80-yard touchdown. And so because of that, I don't think you can look at Jerry Jeudy as a bust, but will he ever live up to who he was drafted in front of? Yeah. I'm going to go out on a limb and just say no right now. But honestly, it's impossible to tell at the moment. So I'm like contradicting myself, but at the same time, I'm going to say no.
Yeah, he still had 850 yards. Like, I think he's getting overshadowed a little bit because CeeDee Lamb looked like a star. Jefferson, a star. Claypool, really good. Brandon Ayuk, your Niner, amazing. So it's kind of hard when you're going to compare them against the rest, and he doesn't stack up the best in his first year. Now, that's not to say he can't bounce back, but yeah, like you said, he is a little bit smaller, and like, you're not going to throw him a bubble screen and he's just going to like juke three dudes out or stiff arm a guy to the ground. Like, he needs space to operate, and maybe without Locke, he will get better. That's what I'm kind of banking on. But it's too tough to tell.
I will guarantee this, though. I think he's going to have a really good season next year. I don't think he's going to be better than those four I named, but that doesn't mean he can still be really good, because I think he will have a really good season next year, because I think Courtland Sutton coming back is going to do wonders for him. I look at him kind of like the same way I look at Calvin Ridley, who's actually one of the more under-talked about receivers in the NFL, because he's just really solid and really good. And I think Calvin Ridley is the perfect number 2 to Julio Jones. And I look at Jerry Jeudy as the perfect number 2 to Courtland Sutton similarly.
Totally agreed.